Hello everyone, welcome to Big Data Knowledge Hunt. Today we will be starting the video with a new topic, that is Apache Spark. So Spark is one of the framework used in big data analysis to manage the data using a cluster programming. So as we have seen various cluster programming platforms before, that is Hadoop and the architecture of the Hadoop. Also, we have shown some of the examples, that is Pig, Hive, Spark. So in this session, we will discuss with the Spark. So the link to the Hadoop introductory sessions is given in the I section as well as in the description box. And the different framework video is also given in the description box. Please go through it. So let us start with the Apache Spark. So it is one of the data processing framework. So it is used to process large amount of data. So generally it works on large data set which is in the form of TB and more than that, and it is a distributed data processing task across multiple computers. As I told you before, it performs data analytics on different platforms using multiple clusters or multiple computers. So the data can be processed at the same time on multiple PCs. It is very fast as compared to the traditional processing frameworks and traditional applications. It works with the high-level API languages like Java, Scala, R, and Python. So we know when we are working with Hadoop, there is a limitation that it will work with only Java, but Sparks work with Java as well as Scala as well as R and Python. So R and Python are the mostly used programming languages when we are dealing with machine learning. So Apache Spark work with Scala as well as Python also. So how is the Spark architecture consist of? So there are high level APIs as R, Python, Scala and Java. Upside we have some of the frame concepts that are related to Sparks. So what are that? That is mlib, streaming, SQL and graphics. So these are the four things which work with the Scala, or Scala is used or Spark is used for these of the techniques. So what is MLib is machine learning. So to perform machine learning analytics, we use Apache Spark or Apache Scala. Streaming means live streaming of data. We can stream live tweets, we can stream live data from any platform and process it using Apache Spark. So for real-time analytics, we can use Spark. SQL is a traditional database, so we can work with interactive queries using Spark. And graphics is to visualize the data, to plot the data using different graph processing techniques. So Scala works with these of the four processes, or these are the four processes that can be done using Apache Scala or Apache Spark. It supports various file formats for the retrieval of data. Like for HDFS, we have to retrieve the data from the Hadoop system only. But Apache Scala supports HDFS as well as local file system as well as Amazon S3, Cassandra, text files, Avro, etc. So it works with large number of file as a input to process the data. So there are different concepts that are very important when we deal with Spark, that is RDD, DAG, Spark context, transformations and actions. So what is RDD? It is a resilient distributed dataset. So all these abstraction and concept we will be learning in detail in the next session with the explanation, so that it will be easy for us to understand what is a resilient distributed data set. So Spark convert the data into a graph format that is known as directed acyclic graph. So how is the architecture of DAG, how is the architecture of Spark, we will be seeing in the further videos. So these are the some of the concepts that are related to Spark, that is Spark context, transformation and actions. When the data is given as the input, it performs some of the tasks above listed and then it processes the data. So what are the application of Spark? The most important is machine learning. To perform the analytics, we can use Apache Spark as we use Hadoop or as we use Pig or Hive. Similarly, fog computing. So it is one of the branch of AI. So Spark is used in fog computing event detection to detect a specific event or to analyze the event or the action happened from the given data. Spark is used. Interactive analysis, in the sense when we do social media analytics, to perform the interactions or to perform the visualization on the data using Spark is very much easy because of the API and high level support of Spark. processing streaming data. As I told you before, to process live stream or to process any live data, we can use Apache Spark. So these are the some of the basic applications of Spark, and the concept how the Spark is being implemented and what are the applications of it. So I hope you are aware with what is the Spark introduction and what are the concepts related to Spark. In the next session, we will detailedly discuss the architecture of Spark. Till the time, if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon to get the notification about the uploaded video. Thank you for watching the video.